Alright, let's try this again. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably just going to delete that first 40-second video and have this be the start because the game had to do an update. So we're getting a pretty late start today. It is 9:30 in the evening. Like I said in my first 40-second video, I kind of conked out today after doing some yard work and going to the store and doing adult stuff, I guess. I'm sure most of you know that adulting can be tiring. That looks good. We will be the Clippers by virtue. This game is Denver at the LA Clippers, by the way. In the sixth and final preliminary game, the winner of this game gets to play Milwaukee in the semifinals. So, that is what's going on. So this game took place on April 21st.
We have the Shoe Creator Challenge finalists. Plus, we chat with Kings rookie Kyle Guy.
I have just not gotten around to recording it until today is May the 20th. Yeah, the 20th. So I'm almost a month behind.
Welcome to NBA 2K TV. We're so excited.
I'm hoping that I can catch up once the basketball and hockey playoffs are done and I just have baseball to do.
Don't go away.
That's what I'm hoping for.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show. Tonight we'll see the Denver Nuggets playing against the Clippers in Los Angeles. For Los Angeles, these guys are playing good basketball with 7 wins in their last 10 games, and they like their chances tonight. With a few teams out there competing for those last playoff spots, Shaq, what needs to be done to make the final cut?
Well, you're not going to make many changes to your team at this point. You kind of know who you are. You either are or you are not. What you can do is try to play to your strengths.
The concentration, the effort, the energy, that's where you're going to separate yourself as a contender. I'm letting you know you got to finish strong right now.
And with that, just about time for tip. We will see you later.
Hi everyone, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. And here's a look at some numbers for Morris.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Nuggets coach Mike Malone is the son of longtime NBA assistant coach Brendan Malone, who was on the staff with the late Chuck Daly in Detroit when the Pistons won back-to-back NBA titles. Malone's dad told him not to get into coaching with this nomadic lifestyle and volatility. Michael said, "I knew the pitfalls. My father said, all right, if you're going to be a coach, be a great coach. If you have a passion, you've got to follow that passion." Kevin?
That's some pretty sound advice. Thanks, D.A. Steve, we know it's a long season for the players, but talk about the coaches.
Kevin, you've seen it. Those coaches that are on a hot seat, they have those bags under their eyes, still sleep. Those coaches that have a long contract and they're winning, they're pretty good. And I think the coaches that sleep well is the coaches that have teams that they know that kind of run themselves.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. And it's Murray in at the point guard. And for the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Morris. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's George in the shooting guard. Here's Murray to the inside. Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And George, here we go.
And I just love the aggressiveness from George. Just slicing apart the defense with that terrific ability to penetrate.
Stolen by George. And here we go with Morris. Running it up the court. And Morris throws it down.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
You know what? We see this time and time again. Turnovers lead to a break, and then points at the other end.
And Denver has possession. The Clippers getting the bucket. Jokic with the bounce pass, and it's slammed in by Millsap.
No finesse that time. Millsap attacking the rim.
Looking at Denver, they want to turn it around after the loss to Dallas. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Zubac. That one misses. Good defense by Jokic. Here's Murray. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
When you look at Paul Millsap, not the tallest power forward, but has that terrific wingspan.
Zubac kicks to Leonard. Shoots over Barton. Leonard with the bucket.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Murray is surveying the D. Here's Jokic. Morris with the block.
And this is what staying active can give you. Morris sending that one back with the court. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup. And how about the transition from Paul Millsap, going away from that star role to being more of a role player here in his later years? No longer needed to carry the torch, if you will, in terms of scoring and rebounding, but he can still give you just a bit of everything else at this stage.
And the first one at the line is good. And with Millsap, you can just see him contribute in so many ways.
I mean, a great passer for his position, and also very unselfish with his offense. Still a plus defender with how often he is giving up size on the inside.
Both free throws good for Millsap.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Here's George. Oh, that was something else.
I love the patience Beverley has developed with the ball in his hands. Terrific line.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Harris outside. Murray against Beverley. For the three, and Jokic throws it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Barton surveying the floor. Shoots from the elbow. And it's Jokic missing.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to go on Will Barton.
When defending Patrick Beverley, it's hard to match his level of energy and activity. Well, you talk about someone who's an absolute piranha on defense, and that is Patrick Beverley. Gives you no room to get comfortable and is a thorn in his assignment side.
Shoot two. That's good from Beverley. And Smitty with Beverley and his defense, it's not like he turns it on or off.
Nope, he's always going full speed on defense. It's been his calling card as a player for years now, and it's what he's made his name on in the NBA.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
A really good second-round pick out of Arkansas. Beverly fits perfectly in that 3-and-D role.
Martin finds Murray. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
And here's Beverly. He brings it up for Los Angeles, trailing by 2. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Martin against Leonard. And Millsap slams it in.
Sky high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
The Clippers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Zubac kicks to Morris. A 3 from Leonard. That shot misses. Denver leading by 4. Here's Millsap, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul called on Los Angeles.
When it comes to drawing fouls, Millsap's one of the best in the league.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. One falls for him. A superstar summer, Greg, for the Los Angeles Clippers in Kawhi Leonard and in Paul George. Greg, they have 2 elite wings, great defenders in their prime.
Give them credit, but also Kawhi Leonard pushing the levers behind the scenes. He wanted another superstar to join him in recruiting Paul George, who still had 2 years left on his deal in OKC. Kawhi took unprecedented control of his free agent destiny.
Now, here's George. He picked up 15 points in the last win against the Warriors in San Francisco. Beverly against Murray. And it's Beverly missing.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Here's Murray. And the rejection by Zubac. Here's against George. No good with the layup. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Martin passes to Murray. There's the pass to Jokic. The shot, no good.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Morris with the bucket.
Kawhi is carving up this defense. Love his awareness. He is finding the open man.
Murray against Beverly. Here's Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. 7 points for Jokic.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Clippers trail by 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
For Denver, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Murray outside. From 15 feet away, the Clippers grab the miss.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Zubac the pass to Leonard. Murray against George. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Millsap. Martin with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against Dallas.
And he wreaked havoc on defense with 4 steals for the game.
And now the Clippers on the break. George with the ball, and he uses the glass on the layup. George has got 9.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Murray against Beverly. Millsap left side. Good work there as it goes. He's got 12.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Leonard, no luck.
great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen. Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Over to the left wing. Zubac. The shot missing. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks. Outside Millsap. Zubac against Jokic. Passes it to Murray. Here's the three. The offensive rebound. Millsap trying to get open. Finds yet again. And it's Jokic missing.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter. And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Murray, following the basket by Marcus Morris. Martin outside. Back to Murray. Three-pointer. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Morris throws it down.
And you see Morris, aware of his surroundings, getting a good jump down court.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets. Well, Ivica Zubac may not block a lot of shots, but steady he is still a
I'm gonna fix that antenna so you guys can see the score and time clearly.
On the weak side, he does rack up a lot of defensive fouls, but hopefully that decreases with time.
There we go.
Platoon swap here for the Clippers. Big group substitution here for Denver. Grant, he's checked in for Millsap. Michael Porter comes in for Barton. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Gary Harris. And Monte Morris subbed in for Murray. And trying to get it to go, even with the contact, but no good, and he'll try to pick up 2 at the free throw line coming up.
And the combination of athleticism and defense Grant brings is superb. A guy who you can depend on to compete.
Denver shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw missing. Steve, the player tracking data is kind of an interesting thing. It's a big part of scouting now. In fact, AI can accumulate that right from the TV feed, which to me is amazing.
It is. I think if it doesn't distract or take away from our game, to have that type of information live and from a player being able to play in a game, I think it's helpful for everything, for scouting, for, I would say, health reasons, for guys, conditioning. I love it, as long as it doesn't distract from the game.
That's a good point. Pass to Harrell. Outside Jackson. Over in the corner, Green. Back to Jackson. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Just 5 to shoot. Knocked away. Porter with the steal. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
And the athleticism and size of Porter creates problems for the defense. Hard to guard without getting physical.
The Nuggets have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. Throw good, Porter. And after essentially a redshirt rookie year with the Nuggets, Michael Porter Jr., the 14th pick in the 2018 draft, is back in action.
Could be a huge addition. Remember, Porter was projected as a top 2 pick entering his freshman season at Missouri. If he can stay healthy, you're adding an elite talent to your rotation.
And Porter drops them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
It's deflected. Now Morris. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And that one's good by Porter.
And shots like this are why people are just so high on Porter. Has such a quick release on that jumper.
Now, here's Shannon. He had 10 points in the win against the Warriors in San Francisco.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
The Clippers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the strike. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Denver, leading by 5. Craig passes to Grant. Here's Craig, guarded by Jackson. Here's Craig. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Grant. Sinks the three-pointer.
And easy to understand why many believe Porter is the complete package. Skilled at making the correct pass.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
The Nuggets leading by 8. Now, here is Morris. Pass to Porter. Second chance shot. Grant dishes to Plumlee. Goes up again. Rebound by Harold.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Here's Morris. The Clippers getting the bucket. And that one's good by Porter.
Well, you know, Porter can expect this. Defenses are going to try to be physical with him, try to get in his head.
Outside Williams. Here's Jackson. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They're finding lanes into the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the bench.
And with Reggie Jackson at the point, you're going to get more of a score than a playmaker.
And that's okay, as long as you plan for that with your system. Reggie Jackson is great at creating for himself, but you'd like to see him do a little bit more to set up the rest of his team.
What's up?
Sometimes, Smitty, you see someone make a pass and wonder, how did he even see that guy? I mean, it's amazing to me.
Yeah, I think Chris Paul leads that list. I think from a big, Jokic, Trae Young is a young guy, Ben Simmons, Doncic, those guys see the floor extremely well.
Yes, that goes in. That's now 8 points for Michael Porter.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Outside Williams. It's tipped. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Rebound by the Clippers. Williams from outside. Nailed from three-point land.
Quick feet, quick release. Hard to check Lou Williams from beyond the arc.
Morris looking over the floor. Teardrop shot. He lays it in. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Williams finds Shamet. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. It's good.
And that's what sets Green apart. The ability to space the floor in the power forward or center position.
And there's the pass to Porter. Big T that time from Harrell. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Jackson misses. The Nuggets leading by 4. Porter passes to Grant. Here's Craig. And again, Denver with the triple.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement. He's been a major catalyst.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Nuggets lead by 7. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Nikola Jokic, a former second-round pick, turned star in the league, talks about what the game means to him.
Basketball, like passion, love. Like, that's the thing I play like when I know 4, 6, 7 years old. I don't know. Like basketball is always in my life. That's like I think it's passion. I think it's passion.
In basketball, Greg, a big deal in Jokic's native land of Serbia.
And I love his creativity. There's an artistry and a freedom in how he plays the game.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter.
He burnt me on that one. He just went right past
Then
me.
there's Plumlee, and it's Craig in at the 2 spot.
Quick off his feet, the long arms, easy jam for Jackson.
Porter looking it over. Tries it from 9. It's not going to go for him. 18 that time from Harrell. Williams kicks to Jackson. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Clippers trail by 9. Outside Williams. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. 6 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And that one's good. Shamet.
Good vision, good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot, finds an open man.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Now the Clippers moving it up. The teardrop falls in. Shamet's got 4 points in the quarter.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Marcus Morris is checked in for Green, and it's Leonard in for Jackson. The Nuggets also changing it up. Paul Millsap's checked in for Jeremy Grant, and Murray subbed in for Monte Morris. Outside Williams, the feed to here, and it's sent back by Plumlee. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. For the Clippers, Paul George, he's checked in for Landry Shamet, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Lou Williams. Denver also making some changes. Jokic, he's checked in for Plumlee. Will Barton comes in for Porter, and Harris subbed in for Torrey Craig. Quarter 2, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. The Nuggets leading by 5. Harris, right side. Millsap kicks to Murray. Denver passing it around. Here's Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, reporting from the sideline.
Well, Lou Williams won 6th Man of the Year for the 3rd time last season. He joined Kevin McHale and Detlef Schrempf as the only players to win the award in consecutive seasons. With the most career points ever scored off the bench, maybe we should just name this award after him. Kevin?
David, I'm all for it. Thank you so much. And boy, is he in good company. Denver's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Barton dishes to Murray. Buries it from 3-point range. Murray's got 5 now.
And Murray has such a soft-looking shot, especially from deep where he is just lights out.
Leonard inside, Barton defending. Pass to George. 5 on the clock. Morris, left side. He gets that one. 10 points for him. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. A 6-point game. Here's Millsap. Will not go. This is off the front eye. Here's George. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Millsap finds Barton. Here's Harris. Now Murray, defended by George. Here's Barton. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. They come in fresh off the win against the Warriors.
The mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
It was a terrific performance we got a chance to watch. They got into a nice rhythm and made smart adjustments along the way.
Hot loose, stolen by Beverley. Some solid defense from Harris. The Nuggets leading by 4. Here's Barton. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Bounce pass from Beverley. Here's Leonard. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Nuggets have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Barton passes to Harris. Lets it go with the 3. Empty that time from Leonard.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense. And boy, Kawhi is the perfect target. The big reach gets to the pass, and the great hands on the catch.
Well, for so much of what Paul George brings to the table, you have to start with his defensive impact. He is one of the top defenders in the league at his position, if not the best.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
And Denver has possession. On the wing, Harris. Here's Jokic. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul called on the Los Angeles Clippers. look at George with all he does, Greg, you sometimes forget how good his perimeter defense is.
Well, I mean, his teammates and coaches won't ever forget about the impact he has on that end. Even when George isn't scoring or the shot isn't falling, he is still a monster on the floor just with his defense alone.
Makes the first. Steve, we're seeing teams around the league putting up a lot of three-point shots. I'm sure you would have enjoyed playing in this era so much with that green light shooting three.
I would, Kevin. Getting a chance to shoot maybe 5 or 6 more three-point field goal attempts takes your numbers up. But I also think a lot of these teams are copycats. Everybody can't shoot the three. Work on your game and what's best for you.
And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles, trailing by 2. With the floater, and it's Denver with the rebound. Murray's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Barton kicks to Millsap, over Morris. Here's Jokic. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Barton. And it's Leonard missing. The Nuggets leading by 4. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Beverly.
And just not able to find the target in 3-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down 1 in the first.
Comfortable inside, plus the 7'3" wingspan. Hard to stop Kawhi without fouling. I mean, those huge hands of Kawhi Leonard give him great control of the ball. Very sparing with his turnovers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Leonard. And for Kawhi, he never seems like he's forcing the issue offensively.
I mean, he has studied the post games of Michael Jordan, and being able to score at all 3 levels has made the game easy. With his strength and his turnaround jumper, he can get his shot off with ease.
And he makes both free throws.
He's an NBA champion and Finals MVP in 2014. Kawhi continues to impact the game at the highest level.
Murray, the pass to Harris. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Harris has got his first bucket of the night.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Pass to Leonard. Poked loose and stolen by Barton. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Takes it from 10, and Denver again with the bucket.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Clippers trail by 6. And the pass to Leonard. Morris outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Morris has got 15 points.
Wow, I'll tell you, Morris is on one tonight, bumping his points in left and right.
Right wing. Here's Jokic. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
George passes to Harris. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. One guy who's been getting it done is Paul Millsap.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
A different look for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Williams comes in for George. And it's Jackson in for Patrick Beverly. And then for Denver, Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Millsap. Porter comes in for Barton. And Monte Morris subbed in for Gary Harris. Here's Leonard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Many thought the Raptors or Lakers would land Kawhi, but in the end, he came to the Clippers to write his own legacy. Returning to Southern Cal, where he grew up, was a big part of his decision. The big surprise was how Kawhi was out recruiting other stars behind the scenes to join him with the Clippers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Leonard.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Landry Shamet's checked in for Marcus Morris. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Here's Murray, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Murray's got 7.
This is what you do when your opponents try to take away the 3 and the painted area.
Here's Leonard. Porter with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Grant leading the charge. Shoots over Shamet. And Denver again with the bucket.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Porter against Leonard. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's Murray. Yes, it's good. Good for basket number 4. He's now 4 for 10.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Passes it to Leonard. Over Porter. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now, here's Shamet, guarded by Porter. Williams against Grant. The shot by Williams, no good. The Nuggets leading by 12. And Murray, here we go. And the shot goes in. Murray's got 11 points in the quarter.
And love seeing Murray take it strong to the rack. A phenomenal finisher inside.
Feeds to Williams. Sinks that one from the post.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Denver's guarded the three-pointer 11 times tonight, and nailed 5 of them. Here's Jokic. It's hauled in by the Clippers. On the wing, Jackson, covered by Morris.
The playmaking of Reggie. A work in progress, but looking good right there.
And Morris has got the ball here for Denver. They've led by as many as 14 points. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Murray. Lays it up and banks it in. Murray's got 15 points.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And here's Jackson. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Warriors in San Francisco. Softly drops in the floor. Jackson's got his third basket of the night.
If you play Reggie to take it all the way.
All right, guys, we will see you on the other side of halftime. All right, we're back.
This is what he can do.
And it is, we will watch the halftime show and then finish this game.
Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of the points coming right at the rim. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everybody. Did you catch that? I got it. Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? It was all Paul Millsap in the first quarter. He had 18 points and 5 rebounds. Shaq, let's get your take on Denver.
Well, what's really shifted the game in their favor has been their rebound. They got a good edge on the board, and that's a product of their hard work. All 5 guys have been battling, putting everything they had to fight on the glass. That needs to remain the focus for 2 more quarters if they want to hang on to that lead.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Clippers.
I thought they were definitely outworked on the defensive end. They showed a lack of hustle, a lack of physicality. They weren't staying in front of their guys and putting bodies on people. It's critical that they improve their defensive effort in the second half.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Paul Millsap has been exceptional here, guys.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Marcus Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Zubac in at the 5, home in the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Good on that shot, and with that, the Nugget lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Leonard. Harris looking it over. To the middle, here's Barton. Lee Baz was put in just the right spot. Barton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Harris dishes to Millsap. He feeds it to Murray. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Morris, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And Harris wide open. He shoots, gets it to go from beyond the arc. Harris has got his second basket of the night. Clippers trail by 13. Beverley the pass to Morris. Can't connect from short range.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Harris's shot is off. Clippers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. From 18 feet away. And it's Beverley missing.
Very cool start to the second half. 1 for 5. Looking for some continuity.
And they pick up 2. That's 7 points for Gary Harris.
Defense just not strong enough to throw him off his shot there. Sometimes it takes a little more effort to defend him down low.
Here's Zubac. Almost, but it rolls out. Denver leading by 15. Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. Harris outside. Off target with his three. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Beverly, the pass to Leonard. Over Harris, and Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Beverly. 16 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Harris kicks to Murray. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Morris. George passes to Leonard, and he banks in the lane. Leonard's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, you know, the truth is, Leonard's been focused all night. Has an array of go-to moves and the endurance to keep on coming.
Pass to Jokic. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Millsap against Beverly. Jokic with the steal. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Murray against George. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And let's see what Denver has coming up on Friday. They'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Sunday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
What, kitty?
For Zubac. Mason Plumlee's checked in for the Nuggets. Torrey Craig comes in for Gary Harris. And so it's Barton bringing it up for Denver. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. The Nuggets with another miss.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
And that one's good. Beverly.
I love this about Patrick Beverly. He's just a fighter. He's never going to back down.
Barton outside. Back to Murray. Plumlee against Beverly. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
All right, a chance to look at the stats. This past month, he's really set himself apart. He's averaging 14 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Yeah, he's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the cause.
The first one falls. And the Clippers making a switch here. Harrell's checked in. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And for a long time, JaMychal Green was mostly an energy player. But he's expanded his game lately.
Worked on developing an outside shot. He can drop a few threes from the power forward spot now, Kevin. He still has a high motor. You love the activity around the rim.
And sometimes it just seems like Millsap can't miss. The size, the mobility, the quick thinking, this is how he can take over games.
Green, no luck. The Nuggets leading by 12. The pass to Plumlee. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
inside. Plumlee. The shot misses. Big D that time from Harold. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Beverly, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Jamal Murray. For Los Angeles, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
That's good from Beverly. We know, Steve, the NBA looking at lowering the draft eligibility age from 19 to 18. The one-and-dones would be gone. You like the move?
I do like the move, Kevin. I would just love to have a lot of things in place for these younger guys, whether they're 18, 19, some guys at 25, just something in place to help these guys, especially with some of the things they're having problems with off the court and also financially. Have some kind of third eye to be able to help these guys.
And this is where the G League comes into play, isn't it?
Yes, indeed. I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
It's George on the wing. Connects from three-point range. George has got 16 points.
And there's never been any question about George's three-point range. He just goes through stretches where he knocks down the three at a ridiculous rate.
Another shot, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Nuggets have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And it's fair to say that Millsap has been very underrated throughout his career. A versatile, tenacious forward who quietly destroys whoever he plays.
Landry Shamet's checked in for Los Angeles. And a switcher also for Denver. Morris is checked in. And so he hits both. Here's Williams. 5 points in the game. On the wing, Green. Back to Williams. Over Morris. Count it. And the Nugget lead as we get down now to just 12 on the basket from Williams.
Well, he can hit the three. He can drive it. Now you see what Williams can do from the mid-range.
And a wide open look for Porter. And he's good on the 3 ball. 13 points in the game.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Second chance effort. Porter pulls it in.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Reggie Jackson checked in for the Clippers.
What's up?
Good for Morris. Clippers trail by 18. Green, the pass to Williams. He can't get that one. Now Denver takes it the other way. Passes it to Craig. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Off the run, and Williams with the basket on the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight. Morris against Jackson to the paint. Here's Millsap. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Shamet, and the layup falls. Shamet's got 10 points.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Pass to Millsap. In the corner, it's Plumlee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Craig can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 18. Nobody near Williams. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Morris. And no good that time. As the Clippers taking it the other way. Here's Shamet. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Down low. And finished off by Porter.
He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got his 6th rebound on the night. Shamet on the wing. Over Porter. And it's Shamet missing. Denver leading by 16. Porter with it. With the second effort. And it's good on the way in. Porter's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots. Playing smart with the lead. And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
This is why you spend so much time devising ways to space the floor. If you can't, you don't get very far.
There's a minute 47 left in the third. Craig takes the 12-footer and hits. Craig's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Millsap with the steal. Morris against Jackson. Morris outside. Pass to Millsap. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Millsap's got 10 points here in the second half. Here's Shamet. And the 3 off target. Denver leading by 19. Morris inside. He's against Williams. Outside Porter. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Porter. Morris has got 9 points.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Williams. And the shot is long.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
Morris into the lane. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Reggie Jackson.
And I like how Millsap got in and forced the issue in the paint.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
And that one falls for Paul Millsap. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Jermichael Green. And then for Denver, Jokic comes in for Mason Plumlee. And Harris subbed in for Torrey Craig. free throws good for Millsap. Here's Jackson. He has 7. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Shamet. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 4th assist in this one.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Here's Morris. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Morris has got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Shamet. The three-pointer off the mark. 3 seconds left, and finished off by Porter.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working.
Alright. It's looking like it's going to be Denver that wins this game, but there's still one more quarter to go.
Which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Paul Millsap has been leading the charge for Denver, and his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We'll return shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. So on the floor for Denver, Jeremy Grant is out there with Von. Then there's Monte Morris, and it's Biggs Diop in at the 3 spot. Now here's Leonard. Tight defense on him, unable to get that one.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
The pass to Magruder, and here is Zubats. Steve, the G League is now offering select contracts worth $125,000. They want to attract prospects straight out of high school. What do you think of that?
I like it, Kevin, and I think I'd love to see that number go up and up, and I like the opportunity for some of those guys to be able to go straight out of high school. It's good for some, it's bad for others, but I think you have to give those guys that opportunity.
One leg. Rebound by the Clippers. Here's Magruder. Passes to Zubats. A man. 4 on the clock. Puts it up from 15. Offensive rebound. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Good on both. You know, Smitty, Commissioner Adam Silver has been outspoken in saying there will be a female NBA head coach And he says it's on him to help it happen sooner than later. And Steve, we already see many women in various categories in the NBA all over the league right now.
So true, Kevin. I love the diversity, and it's much needed in our league. And I will say, Adam Silver has done a great job of taking us in that direction.
Pass to Zubac. Banked in off the glass. Zubac has got 4 this quarter.
That's how you set the table, and everybody gets to eat.
Here's Daniels. The Nuggets with another miss. Clippers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Pure determination here, guys. A fourth quarter run that has them looking better and better as we get ready for the stretch run.
Here's the Clippers. They've got an 8-0 run. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Leonard's got 10 points here in the second half.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
Denver calls timeout. Well, the undrafted Rodney McGruder, Greg, has earned his way into the NBA.
It was 25 by the time of McGruder's rookie season. Has spent some time overseas and in the G League, but he's improved his game and has kind of carved out a spot here in the league.
Deciding to change it up. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Barton outside. Now the pass to Jokic. He kicks it to Murray. They double him with George. Stolen by Beverly. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. And it's sent back by Jokic. Passes it to Leonard. Over Barton. Here's Zubac. And at last they get one to fall. Zubac has got 6 here in this quarter. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They lead by 17. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Zubac. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Barton. Barton's got 4 assists in the game. To the inside, Zubac, but he's trying to break free, and the dunk by Zubac.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter, aggressive move inside.
Harris drives in, and yes, it's good. And the Nuggets lead by 19.
So good at the rim, a slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Pass to Zubac. Now the feed to Leonard. Up and in on the layup. Leonard's got 24.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Inside. Jokic finds Murray. Over Beverly. Murray, no good. And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 16-4 run. Nobody near George. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. 19 points in the game.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Clippers trail by 14. George passes to Beverly. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Out left in the wing. Here's Zubac. 2 points. That one goes. Zubac has got 10 points in just the second half.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Harris misses. Los Angeles has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. And that one, good.
And when you thought this fourth quarter was simply a formality, all of a sudden the offense picks up, and now we have a game.
Grant, right side, over Morris. Grant, that's good. And Los Angeles guys, shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Beverly deciding where to go with it. And it's Denver with the rebound. Murray's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Back to Jokic. On deep. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half, none so far in the second half.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And guys, when George gets cooking, you are in for a long night. He's just fantastic at finding different ways to score.
Denver making a switch here. Millsap's checked in. The Nuggets leading by 9. Jokic inside. Zubac's defending. Jokic trying to free himself up. And Paul Millsap, the bucket on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 6 assists here tonight. Leonard against Barton. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
That's lit right there, courtesy of Kawhi's natural explosiveness.
And it's Harris off the drive. Millsap goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Millsap's got 4 points this quarter.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Beverly dishes to Leonard. It's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Rebound by the Clippers. Morris has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the paint. To the middle. Here's Jokic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Marcus Morris picks one up there. And the first one drops. And Jokic drops them both. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a 13-point game. The pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Murray kicks to Barton. Feeds it to Millsap. And the rejection by Zubac. Now the Clippers moving it up. Beverly wide open. That's good. It's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got assist number 7 for him tonight. The Nuggets leading by 8. The kick out to Barton. Passes it to Murray. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I have just been so impressed with the way Jamal Murray has added to his game. Keeps pushing himself every offseason to make the most of his abilities as a player, and continues to be a consistent threat from the outside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And with Murray, Greg, you forget how young he is. He entered the NBA right out of his freshman year at Kentucky.
I mean, Murray was taken 7th in his draft and has kind of flown under the radar from that class. But the more you watch him, the more you feel like you're seeing a star in the making.
And so Murray nails both of them.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play.
Now Beverly. A floater. No good that time. Good defense by Jokic.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's George. Leonard trying to break free. The shot by George, no good.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And Harris drops them both. Here's George. Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
Can't have any wasted possessions down the stretch.
For 3. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got 8 rebounds in this game. Martin passes to Jokic. Shoots over Zubac. Here's Millsap. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe. Clippers trail by 14. Left side, Leonard. Here's Morris. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 8th assist in the game.
And I like the different looks that Morris can give you. Inside, outside, and in transition.
Denver calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Without his heroics here tonight, this could have been a second straight loss for them. But he was sensational, and instead of a losing streak, he may have them headed in the opposite direction now. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch what Mike Malone said to his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin will see if they can build on this lead.
To the inside, and the dunk by Zubac.
Coming off the screen, Kawhi attracts so much defensive attention. Hard to throw a blanket over the roller at the same time.
Here's Jokic, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Clippers trail by 12. Now here's Beverly. Pass to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. It's up a 3. Here's Zubac, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He's off on the first. And he can't hit the second. Denver leading by 12. Millsap left side. On the wing, Harris. Back to Barton. Here's Jokic. Second shot opportunity, and there's the play inside by Millsap. Millsap's got 38 points.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Nuggets.
Looking at both these
They
teams,
tried to come back.
and on any given night, you might not
They got down to 8 at one point.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Millsap.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Here's Beverly. Chalk up 2 there.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
And that one drops for him. And the Nuggets lead by 14.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the play.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Harris outside. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
All right, guys. It will be
They were never rattled.
Denver and Milwaukee in the
Now
semifinal.
let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Paul. Congrats on the win. You were able to fill up the box tonight. What was working for you?
Man, forget the line, man. I'm just glad we came out here and we played our hearts out. It's a good team we played tonight, but we stuck with it and we fought it out and won the game.
Great job hanging in there, Paul. Thanks again. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Alright, we'll see you guys next time. Next game will be baseball, Tampa Bay and Baltimore. Have a good one.